Paradise Killer.
Hello, guys. Welcome back, everyone. How's it going? Ah, so, let's see. Today we are going to try to get close to completing the game at least. At least that. Uh, so yeah, we'll see if we have to ask questions to some people. We'll hang out with the people we have left just to max them out. Let's see, starting with Sammy. This is my other blend, the Vortex. I trust me it is okay. This one has a punchier taste. That sure hits you. I don't serve this to many guests. They find it too much. It is harder to appreciate, but you understand, don't you, LD? Do you miss being an assassin? That doesn't interest me anymore, LD. But it was your calling for so long. Being an assassin hurts too many people. I have a new calling, a new craft. Can't you see? Do you miss the Paradise Psycho unit? Every day, being an investigator completes me. That's how I feel, LD. Serving the right drink can change a life. That's better than taking a life, isn't it? I guess it might be. If someone didn't take a life, I wouldn't be here having this conversation. Also true. That's true, isn't it? I've enjoyed our conversations, LD. I hope the rest of your investigation proceeds smoothly. Is this our last chat? I am afraid I need to say goodbye to this bar one last time. So many memories. It's been a pleasure, Sam. Take care, once you LD. Always. I see. Well, we have maxed him out. That's good to hear. Uh, we could go talk to her, since we haven't really talked that much with her. Let's see. Let's see. We need to go around here, I think. Yes. Then up the stairs we go. Let's see what she has to say. I mean, she probably has something to say. Maybe something about demonology that could be helpful. Let's hope so. Let's see. Let's go around here and out this way. Oh boy, oh boy. What does she have to say?
One last gift.
Case files, there's nothing. Demonology, nothing. Let's hang out then. Got time to chat. I have all the time in the world until the island ends. What's your take on Perfect 25? There is no such thing as perfection, I guess. The Syndicate is obsessed over demonic corruption, but turned a blind eye to the corruption of itself. Hmm. Are you expecting Perfect 25 to fail? Fail is a broad term. Nothing lasts forever, does it? Everything changes, including perfection. I don't think many people want to hear that. A human folly, believing whatever you want is unacceptable. You can tell how far society is away from collapse by how many people flock to demagogues. Are you saying Carmelina is a demagogue? She's the one peddling perfection, isn't she? The one offering the easy answer to all our worries. Perfection is a lie. Perfection will crumble. Perfection is sold to fools. Yeah, that is very right, I feel like. Do you think we can achieve perfection, investigator? That's what I'm here to find out, among the other things. I hope you do, investigator. Hmm, okay. Uh, hmm, never checked. Oh, what's that? What the hell is this? I am downright amazed at what I can destroy with some pile bunker gauntlets. Oh, what? What's this? Huh? It- Huh? Who's that guy? Who the hell are you? Mother? No, you're not her. Who are you? Mother called me Dianonigate, child born into darkness, born never to be known. Who is your mother? The corridor lady. The, huh? The corridor lady? Who's that? What corridor? Built into the fabric. The corridors. Okay. Why are you here? I thought I escaped. You cannot escape, blood. Buonasera, bello. Just here to wish you a great stream and that hopefully you'll solve the mystery. You can do it. Thank you, Kate. Thank you. Ah, well, about solving the mystery, I found a new character that I have to add to the pile of suspects. Oh, I don't know if that's possible for today, but hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully. Oh boy, exactly. That's a gunshot wound. We need to get you treated. No, I failed. They want me dead. Who wants you dead? Mother and the man. Who's the man? Sometimes a friend, sometimes not. And why do they want you dead? Like, what did you fail at? My destiny. Hmm. I see. Was your destiny killing the council? Are the council the dead people in the room? Yes. Then yes. He shot me, Montserrat. I killed them. My knife danced. The room became red. Okay. I wasn't the only monster in the room. It wasn't supposed to be there. I think he's talking about the demon. What do you mean? I made this. She thinks I didn't. I know more than she thinks. See the lines that were hidden. Okay. There is no room in paradise for me. You need to see why. You're going to die if you don't get treated. Good. Life has been bad. I shouldn't have been born. No, don't. Oh boy. He slit his throat. Well, I guess that's one less suspect. In theory, is that how it works? Yes, perfect. Who really were you? What the hell is going on here? I can take a blood sample at least. Let's see what the starlight will reveal. Oh my god, it was unexpected. I mean, yes, it was even more unexpected to find just this guy hidden underground. But, oh well, we don't have to worry about a suspect, at least. The blood sample isn't in the database, but there's a hit on some of the DNA. True, exactly. What the hell? This blood has Carmelina's DNA. The architect? It's not her blood, but it could be her offspring. Was Deinonigate her child? A sample matches the one used to open the third seal blood lock last night. That puts him in the penthouse at the time of the murder. Huh. Well, what do you know? Ice Kiwami's blood matches Deinonigate's. Ah. Does that mean Carmelina and Ice Kiwami had a kid together? Huh. Daddy's boy got through the blood lock because he had council blood. Makes sense. There is some kind of strange flesh fused to his body. What is this? Is this the Crying Grudge flesh? Is this a flesh from Crying Grudge that Carmelina fused with someone? Was this used to get through the fourth Holy Seal? He has a knife. It's a perfect blade. It's covered in blood. Starlight can analyze it. Well, let's see what he says. His own blood and all of the council members. So we might have actually found the one that did the killing. Is this the murder weapon? There's no blood on here that matches on the marshals guarding the council building. The blade is perfect as well. It wouldn't have caused the ragged gashes in their throats. So I got to the council without going through the guards. This knife matches the lacerations on the council murder victims. I see. Deinonigate's gunshot wound came from Montserrat's gun. His blood matches the gunshot splatter in the penthouse. Okay. Deinonigate broke into the council penthouse, started attacking, and Montserrat shot him. Makes sense. And then he fled here. His blood matches the blood trail that ended at the wall, which answered the who, but not what the what the hell. I need to find out more about this guy.
Key license move tagging.
And he gave me this key.
Key license move
This
tagging.
is his blood.
Deinonigate.
And that's his case file. Oh. Okay, he had a lot of knives, just ready to be used. A secret killer hidden in the depths of paradise. I do so love these islands. Yeah, they are kinda intricate to explore, I'd say. And what's this? The key Deinonigate gave me fits this lock. May as well tumble down the rabbit hole. May as well. Oh. These islands are so weird. What's behind door number 1? Oh, we're going in. Oh boy. Hidden corridors. Where am I? These corridors can't be attached to where I found Deinonigate. That was on the edge of a cliff. Starlight doesn't know where I am. Ah. Deinonigate said his mother is the corridor lady. The blood test confirmed his mother is Carmelina. Did she make this? Looks like there are several portals to elsewhere. A couple seems to go to the Syndicate apartments, including what I presume is Witness's balcony. He always gets the biggest balcony so he can watch the island's end. One portal looks like it goes to the lobby of the council building. The other is different. It looks like an amateur job that's punched through into these corridors. Does that one bypass the seals somehow? Oh, it could be, yes. And there is his blood trail. Okay, so. Oh boy. We have 4 options. Uh, let's start from this side. Hopefully I can go back and forth into these doors. Another weird door. This one leads to Witness's apartment. Dainoni gets referred to his mother as the corridor lady. His blood proves that Carmelina is his mother. I think it's safe to assume that she made these corridors. She is the architect after all. The corridors skip sections of space and allow the user to cross the island in an extremely short space of time. Dainoni gets said he'd been trained to kill. Did Carmelina hide him and use these corridors to get into the council to commit murder last night? The corridor that Dainoni gets used to escape back to his hideaway wasn't the same as the others. Maybe Dainoni get inherited his mother architecture powers and created it himself? Huh. Maybe, yeah. Why didn't Carmelina just make a corridor that bypassed the seals? The council kept the seals a mystery to her. If she doesn't know what they are, she probably couldn't build a corridor to a location she doesn't know. Probably. Carmelina and Witness were together at the time of the murder. There is a 5-minute window when Witness stepped out to his balcony to take a call from Akiko. Carmelina could have used that time to travel through one of these corridors, get to Dainoni Gate and take him to the council building. Maybe. The trials are going to be exciting. Oh, they sure are. Okay, so this is his balcony, I think. Yep. What do you have to say about this, Witness? Anything to say? Carmilla was in your apartment all last night, right? What about when you stepped out to take a call? I didn't see her out on my balcony. I was over there. I stepped out using my sliding door. So if Carmilla had left by the front door, you wouldn't have seen her. I wouldn't. I also didn't hear the elevator, so if she did leave my apartment, she would have only been out here. Have you heard the elevator every time I've come to speak to you? Now that you present that question to me, I am surprised to say that I didn't. Well, yeah, because now I got here by the portal. I put it down to exhaustion. I haven't slept. Why are you asking? I'm working on a lead. Why did you give Sam a piece of god flesh to hide? What did he tell you? You first. I needed somewhere to store the flesh. I am worried that there are people in the syndicate that would sabotage my research. Who? I have nothing concrete. And why? That awful nickname, Perfect 25. The desire for perfection now. They don't want someone proving the council wrong. So you didn't use it with Sam to breach the fourth holy seal. This is the first I've heard of it being used with the fourth seal. Let's see about that. Well, okay. See you later, maybe. Now, let's see the second portal that should take us inside the council building. Judging by the blood, yep. That corridor was different. It looks amateurish. This bypasses the seals. A network of secret corridors across the island that contained a hidden killer. Did Carmelina set this plan up years ago? It was nearly a perfect plan. If Judge hadn't summoned me, she might have got away with it. She could still get away with it if I don't present the right evidence. This is a bizarre case. I see. Well, now I'm curious about the other two portals. Okay, this seems to be just the lobby of the council. Yes. This is the entrance to the council building. It takes seconds to get here from Deinonigate's vault. A conspiracy crafted from the fabric of the island. Did Carmelina's hidden killer commit a crime to end all crimes? Well, it seems so. Okay, let's see what the last portal takes me. Seems like an office space of some kind. This corridor isn't letting me through. It looks like it goes to a syndicate apartment. Probably Carmelina's. I see. That would explain how she accessed the corridors. She can visit Dainonigate's little lair anytime she needs to. This is so messed up. Okay, so we can't go here, huh? Alright. Well. We have some more questioning to do, I feel like. Oh, I can exit from here. Okay. I need to take the corridor. Then let's go here. Okay, so let's go have a chat with Dr. Doomjazz first. And then we'll talk with Carmelina. Let's see. What other knowledge can we gain from these people before sending them all to prison? Because, like, honestly, it feels like everyone is partially in part of this crime, which is crazy to me. Let's see.
Dr. Doomjazz.
Hello, Doctor. What do you know about a photo taken of Grace's throat during your examination? I took photos, but they were confiscated by Akiko, classified or whatever. I found one on the Marshall server. Can I get your opinion on it? The bruising on the throat looks odd. That's because the fingers that did it aren't uniform. In normal strangulation bruising, you can see areas of pressure from the fingertips and the knuckles. The pressure on these is misaligned. This is normally because the attacker is wearing jewelry. Specifically in this case, a ring on their wedding ring finger. Okay, someone married then. What about power armor? No, the gauntlets on the Marshall's power armor are gloves with armor plates on top of the ends. Who wears a wedding ring then? Or wore a wedding ring? This was 10 years ago. I see. Well, nice chatting with you then. Someone that wore wedding rings 10 years ago. I mean, it could be. Hmm. I honestly can't remember if anyone was married back then. Hmm. I doubt it was Carmelina. Hmm. Let's see what she has to say about all of
Architect
this.
Carmelina Silence.
What if I said that there were secret transdimensional corridors crisscrossing the island? I'd say that you've spent too long in the scorching sun, so you don't know anything about them. I have no idea what you're talking about. To be clear, you are denying crafting secret corridors and hiding a killer within them. Of course I am. That's totally unbelievable. I think you need a rest, investigator. Crime doesn't rest, so nor do I. Let's see you explain this away in the trials. Explain what? A total fantasy? We'll see. Okay, she's trying very hard not to say anything about this. Architect, when did your marriage with Witness end? Oh, right, they were married. Why are you asking? Working on something. I'll assume you cooperate. About 9 years ago. And you wore a wedding ring? Of course. What is this about? Thank you for your help. Hmm. Okay, so it was her that killed Grace. Okay. Can I ask you something, Architect? What is it? How can you be sure that the next island will be perfect? There are no certainties in architecture and design. Both are nebulous and subjective. You can never be sure that the design of the next island will be perfect. And why are people calling it Perfect 25? The mind always looks for reassurance, something concrete to hold on to. The world is chaotic and people crave respite. We believe we have solved the problem of demonic corruption. The Syndicate seized upon this as a sign of success, a sign of perfection. Do you think it will be perfect? As close as we come to it, the Syndicate has so many problems to solve with the islands. Our work is always undermined by the threat of demonic corruption. We cannot do our holy work while our home rots around us. Can the Syndicate cope if Perfect 25 fails? It won't fail. Hypothetically. Concentrate on your investigation. Let me worry about perfection. Okay. Investigator, can we discuss something of a delicate nature? Oh, what does she have to say? What you want to tell me? I wasn't truthful, as always. Witness used that bunker for an illegal study of demons. Figures that out. He wanted to find out all he could for the sake of the island. Ever since the beginning of the Syndicate, there has been zero tolerance on demons. The missed knowledge frightened him. He trapped a killer demon and experimented on it. Okay. I haven't had food in there for years, since before he started. Where did he get a killer demon? He trapped one. I don't know how. I kept this secret. It still means a lot to me. The killer demon would die when Island 24 ceased to exist. Well, he is very dead now. Henry's demon had already done irreparable damage to the island. This one wasn't going to do any more. What about Witness? I put it out of my mind. We fell apart and each other's matter became private again. Okay. Oh boy. A conspiracy crafted from the fabric of the island. Did Canmelia's hidden killer commit a crime to end all crimes? What was that about? Huh? I don't know. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We have a lot of people to question right now. So I guess we can start from Witness, since he's the closest one. And I also think we should go talk to Crimson. It's been a while since we did that. And also she has a lot of Starlight skills we have to buy.
Witness to the end.
Witness, I have testimony that you were using the secret bunker for demonology research. Who? Who do you think? Whatever you think you know, you don't. I always work for our holy masters. This has nothing to do with the murder of the council, though. I found a killer demon inside the council penthouse with the victim's blood all over its clothes. You think you're onto something, but you don't know what you're talking about. Then why don't you tell me? If you think you have some wild conspiracy theory, you will need to prove it in the trials. I won't talk further about this. See you in court, witness. Okay. He's just not talking about this, huh? Well, I'm fine with it. That means I get to question him harder during the trial. Ah, yes. I honestly can't wait to go to the trials and start accusing everyone of every single crime. Hey, Crimson. It's been a while.
Crimson acid.
Let's see. Starlight upgrades. One skin for one crystal. Okay. Do you have more? I wonder how many she has. Can't be that many. Right? Right? Oh boy. How many does she have? Oh boy. They're never ending.
Starlight skins obtained.
That's one.
Starlight
That's
skins obtained.
two. And
Starlight skins
three.
obtained. Starlight
Four.
skins obtained. Starlight skins
Five.
obtained. Starlight skins
Six.
obtained.
There's more. Oh boy. Well, let me save. And then I will continue buying them.
Getting saved.
Let's see, let's see.
Crimson acid.
Let's see, let's hang out first. Good time to chat. Tell me about your blessing. The 19th Island incident. It was a weird island from the beginning. Strange feeling in the air, like it was a powder keg waiting to go. About 2 centuries into it, the demonic invasion happened. Think it was a setup? You mean by the Syndicate? A conspiracy? I don't think so. We discovered an hidden cult in the apartments. They'd convinced themselves a passing comet was the god. They were amateurs, but managed to reach out into space. The demons flooded in. Why was this invasion so bad? Akiko and their marshals hit the cold hard. Real shock and awe response. The apartments were demolished before the corruption set in. We thought we'd got them, but the cult had a trick. There was a possessed cult member chained up in the sewers. The marshals missed him in their sweep, Ion successfully wiping out the apartments. The guy in the sewers let the demons slowly seep into the island. The foundation of the island became rotten. Then the demons attacked. Swarms of them came from underground. Everyone took up arms. So you fought the fight and got blessed? Not just a pretty face, lady. Akiko and her marshal were pinned down at the temple. I held the line at the council building. Akiko's never forgiven me. She was convinced the demon general would go for the temple. I believed otherwise. After the battle, the gods blessed me and I got this new head. 30 times over, lady. Be glad I didn't charge you for this. Go save paradise instead of hanging out around in a sewer. I'll be back for another story. Let's see, how many skins do you have left? That's all I've got, alright.
Skins obtained.
Colors of Paradise. Well... Oh boy, there's so many things I have to ask her. I mean, pay more than ask. Why would I kill the council? Secrets aren't free. Well, okay. Let's see. Akiko is a soldier through and through. She's also their leader. They're the only family she's ever wanted. The marshals aren't syndicate though. They're citizens, a security measure by Montserrat. They don't have immortality and they don't get moved between islands. That makes them expendable too. Precisely. Akiko has endured a millennia of sadness watching her troops die or get left behind. She wants them in the syndicate, get them gene therapied up and create a battalion of immortal soldiers, and their heartache. She has motioned the syndicate to try and get her marshals infected, been refused every time. She's hurting and she's angry. Makes sense. What does she get from murdering the council? She wouldn't be promoted to a position where she can change the rules and keep her marshals alive between islands. She'd use the murder to scare the new council. The untouchables became touched by the hand of death. You can argue for increased militarization in the next island, scapegoat it on a citizen, and panic the next council into creating martial law with troops inducted into the syndicate. Use loyal troops rather than expendable troops. Precisely. Montserrat was always scared of immortal soldiers having dangerous thoughts and leading a coup. If Akiko did this, she proves that the threat isn't from the marshals. Got any proof? Sure do. I pulled this from the Moon database. You never know when something like this will come in useful. Oh, one of her motions? Thanks. Lady, here's more. I haven't got proof, so I'm not charging you for what I'm about to say. Akiko falls in love with her troops. That's why she hurts so much. She has had a string of relationships throughout the islands. Is there someone special on this island? Captain VOD is the highest ranking marshal under Akiko. I see. The highest ranking marshals are chosen to guard the council during the birth of a new island. So he was murdered last night? Looks that way. But not really. Doesn't look like it. So if her lovers are dying when the island ends, her motive is to kill the council to push her agenda through, get her marshal into the syndicate and make them immortal? That's a pretty big bet to make. I agree. Something doesn't add up. I'm not convinced both died last night. Yeah, me neither. Don't tease, lady. That sounds like a secret. Don't secrets have costs? I'll refund you for our earlier transaction. Oh, You know what? Sure, it's a deal. Taking my first steps into the secret trading industry. Pleasure doing business. The dead marshals outside the council building aren't marshals. The blood doesn't match. So where are the real marshals? That's a good question. I'm working on it. If you want to enter the Viper's Nest, you could try the barracks. If I were a marshal looking to lay low, I'd be in there. They don't let anyone in. Akiko removed 2 prisoners from the barracks a couple of days ago. I think you're onto something.
Plus crystal
And
attack.
she gave my money back. That's good. Ah, oh boy, still. Going through all of this is going to be a lot. Let's see. Carmelina isn't allowed in the council. The Silence family were barred from ever being on the council. You remember his father's crime, right? Romeo's fall from grace. He was deceived by Cosmic Deceit. Bingo. Cosmic Deceit deceived him with promises of power. Standard stuff. Cosmic Deceit wanted Romeo to sacrifice Crying Grudge in a ritual. That would give Cosmic Deceit enough power to resurrect. Resurrecting the gods is our mission, but not at the expense of deception and sacrificing other gods. Romeo was stopped before he could go through with it. His punishment was execution and the rest of his family being barred from a council seat for eternity. Yeah. Let's see. The ruling still stands. Kremlin is on the throne right now, even though temporarily. Jud thinks they made the right call. It's a temporary situation. She's the highest rank outside of the council, and they're about to move to a new perfect island that Carmelina designed. This transition to our eternal home needs to go right, and she's the best place to get us through it. Carmelina protested the ruling in the past. She submitted motions to have the ruling overturned and to get on to the council. All have been denied though. Can you see these motions? Of course, I pulled them from the Moon database. Well, thank you, Crimson. I'll give you a little extra for free. I don't know if this helps with anything though. Hit me. About 25 years ago, Carmelina went into isolation for a year. No one saw her. Any idea why? She said it was for work. She had a new project and didn't want to be disturbed. Nothing ever came of it though. We were never shown the fruits of her labor. Maybe the hidden corridors? Why do you think this matters? You know when you get a bad feeling and it festers? Maybe I just need to say it out loud. Maybe it means something. Yeah, maybe. It's time to kill Alex. I'm gonna be killer. What? What the hell, Casimir? Ha! What the hell? You will never get me. Never. You will never defeat me, Casimir. Ha 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 ha. Watch me. No, no, you watch me. Drive by. What? No. Oh my god. You can't do that. Your bullets don't work on me, huh? You freaky boy. Oh boy, huh? How's it going, huh, Kaz? Is everything doing well? Let's see. Off work today, I'm chill. Ah, that's great to hear then, huh? That's very great to hear, huh? You are enjoying doing nothing today, huh? He knows the original secret. Before the first island during the Great Betrayal, Montserrat made a mistake that got Doom Jazz's father killed. This was before you joined up with the Syndicate. He was our original military general, a legendary soldier. I'd always heard rumors about him before I joined the Syndicate. There weren't many humans that gods feared, but he was one of them. When the Syndicate fled the first island, Montserrat made a stupid call to investigate a tomb that was supposed to contain a heavenly weapon. He was wrong. There was nothing there. Doomjaz's father attempted to hold off the pursuing armies during Montserrat's folly. It was too much. Our pursuers broke through and killed half of the syndicate before we got away. The incident was struck from history, but some of the existing council members know about it. Ice Kiwami likes to talk when he's had a drink, and Doomjaz was his closest friend. He let the secret slip. I see, that's how he found out. Was? Ice Kiwami had some skeleton in his closet. He got found out. The next island was going to be a bad time for him. He took his own life a few years ago. They'd been friends since the Great Betrayal, hadn't they? Ice got Doomjaz out of the torture chamber where he lost his arms. Doomjaz refused to give up his medical studies even as the haunted ziggurat in Scotland was besieged. He was captured, tortured, and fled after Ice broke him out. They were late joining up with the Syndicate, and Doomjaz missed his father's death. By that time, it had been covered up. I see. Why does Doomjaz have a photo of Akiko? A pay lady. Ah, okay. He was in a relationship. He still loves her. I see. It didn't work out. She can't relate to people who aren't soldiers, and he can't keep his dick in his pants. Oh boy. So, Doomjaz is just like Casimir then, huh? Kaz, I found someone that's just like you! See? Let's see. Personal experience. You're one to talk. How does that give him motive for the council murder? The original secret? Montserrat was planning on doing a similar operation to the one that got Doomjaz's father killed. A suicide mission for Akiko. Doomjaz found out. So he'd kill the council to protect her? Wouldn't you kill a bureaucrat to save the person you love? Yeah, I would. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'll be back. Let me have a drink. Yeah. Alright. Let's go ask some questions to Henry and Akiko now. Let's see what we will learn from them. The prisoner and the marshal captain. Let's see. Get in. Alright. And now we have to run all the way down there. Let's see. Well, at least like we know whose Henry's father is. I mean, he doesn't know because he never met him, but we did tell him, if I remember correctly, last time. So let's see. What else can we tell him?
Henry Division.
Did you go through the barracks last night? Why are you asking? The only statue of New Knight is in the barracks. Well, I guess I did then. Good investigating. You nailed it. Any fucking idea how that happened? What everyone is saying about what you did last night might be wrong. Some excitement. Finally. Hmm, that's about it. Let's talk, Henry. Is this helping? This little chat's helping you work out who did it? I'm getting a picture of the island. I understand the crucible of crime better. Like what you say. Hmm. The island can't continue like this. How are you going to fix it? That's a job for the next island. I need to find the truth first. You promise you're going to do something? I'll do what I can. This indicates a slow ship to turn. I hope you'll stick to that. Whatever. Oh, we maxed him out. That's good to see.
Grand Marshal Akiko 14.
Let's see. Akiko. Does your relationship with Captain VOD have anything to do with this? Neno Rosito. An illicit relationship that got found out would be punishable. I'll kill you. Careful. You've been asking for the marshals to be inducted, haven't you? It's a reasonable request. We guard these islands. But you've been denied. What if there was an incident that prompted the council to reconsider? The crime to end all crimes on the eve of Perfect 25, for example. I admire you, Rosito. You believe so fully in all sorts of little stories and fantasies. It must be nice being so credulous, undaunted by the world. Is that a denial then? Of course. Well, we'll see about that. What happened with the prisoners you removed from the barracks prison? It's classified, Rosito. I disagree. Why were they removed? Investigator, they were being processed before the slaughter ritual. You don't just open the prison gates and let them wander over to the temple. They were removed before the slaughter ritual. What happened to them? They were processed and returned to their cells. The logs don't show them being returned. You don't have access to the full martial network, so you can't prove that. You also don't get to question how I run my army. I feel like I do. Tell me about you and Vought. Then Vought. My god, don't you dare speak about my marshals without proper rank. You were in a relationship with him. Relationship between myself and the marshal is expressly forbidden. Doesn't mean it didn't happen. Watch yourself, Rosito. A lot of murder has happened on this island. Would anyone notice some pizza investigator going missing? And I feel like they would notice, yes. Why did you confiscate the photo of Grace's bloodline's neck from Doom Justice after the examination? She was murdered by someone possessed by a demon. Anything related to demonic possession is classified. Is that standard procedure or just for evidence that doesn't tie into the official story? Standard procedure. You think you're really smart and clever with your snide insinuations, but you're not. You're wrong. Okay. Give it a minute, Akiko. You're going to die. Humor me. Do you still collect war relics? Why do you care? Friendship, Akiko. We've been through this. Fine. Yes. Okay. Good. Hmm. What's the centerpiece of your collection? Centerpiece? The most important part. They're all important, Prost. The relics are created through the actions of soldiers giving their lives in combat. How can one be more important than the other? That's a good way of thinking about it. I know. Take this. It's a shell from a demon I killed in Romania before the syndicate. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Akiko. I appreciate it. Good. Now that we've played this friendship thing out, we're done, right? Done? Yes. We became friends. It was what you wanted. You can leave me alone now. If that's what you want, Akiko. That took longer than I was hoping. Goodbye, Norosito. I see. And we maxed that out as well.
Relic obtained.
Chivalrous War Relic. A petrified shell from a demon that Akiko killed during her campaign against Damned Harmony. Huh, okay. Well, bye Akiko. Let's see. Oh boy. I guess we can go talk to Lydia now. Might as well. And on the way there, I might save again. Just to not lose progress. Because I really want to finish the game between today and tomorrow. So, yeah, let's hope nothing goes bad. Let's see. We go here and down this way. Let's see. And save just for
Getting
safety.
saved.
And off we go to talk with Lydia. Uh, where am I? Over there. Okay. I got lost for a second. Let's see. What else will she tell us? I wonder.
Lydia Daybreak.
Been writing lyrics, Lydia? What you mean, LD? I found these lyrics in a bottle. No way, that's embarrassing. I should have known the tide around this island was junk. I assume they have some meaning. Never ask a songwriter about their lyrics, LD. If you can't intuit the meaning, you weren't meant to know. Okay, let's go for a ride then, huh? Think you could ever go back to the old life? You mean being an assassin? You asking because of the case? Hmm, nah, this is all for off the record. Just chatting. I told you that part of my life is over. Got no taste for it. Do you miss it? I miss the abstract, ignoring the actual murder part. Having a skill to get good at was good. Gave me a purpose. These hands aren't for killing now. You get a long time to think on these islands. It's not worth it. What isn't worth it? Ending lives. What's the point? Ish. Yeah, I mean, go tell that to some people. Life is too important to end early. My line of work was just facilitating another person's ambitions. You should be working for yourself, not someone else. What about working for the syndicate? That's different. We're part of something here, a higher calling. We worship our gods and work for their glory. We are still killing people in the end, though. Not the same as a few coins for a slit throat. What about you? Happy to be working again? Hmm, well, I'm the investigation freak. The old nickname. Something to live up to. I'll drop you back at the beach again. This time I brought you something. Oh, a painting? Is this one of your paintings? Yeah, for one of the beaches. This is amazing. Thanks, Lydia. Something to remember your return to paradise by. If I get an apartment in the next island, this will get pride of place. Appreciate it, LD. Listen, I've enjoyed our drives, but you need to get this thing solved so there is a next island. Get at me if you got a question about the case, yeah? Will do. Thanks again, Lydia. Alright. Another friendship maxed out.
Relic
And a
obtained.
nice painting. Okay. So, right now, people to question are Crimson, Witness, Doom, Jazz, and Carmelina. Seems that's about it. Oh boy. Guess I can go ask a couple more questions to Crimson since I'm here. I might as well. Hopefully, I have enough money to get all the answers. I really hope so. But, I mean, yeah. The game probably has a lot more of the money around. It must be.
Crimson acid.
Let's see. What do you know about Lydia and Sam? That's going to cost me. Fine. I know about their last job. What last job? Back in the day, Lydia told you that after she met Sam, they left the world of assassination for good, right? It isn't that easy. Once you're in that world, you are bound to it until you fulfill all of your duties. An assassin is the most effective tool in the world. All tools have owners. True. In order to leave their old life behind, Lydia's former master had her do one last job. She had to destabilize a government in Europe. Several dead officials allowed for a regime change. Why didn't she tell me this? We've been friends for millennia. She's ashamed. They vowed to end the killing. Sam helped her to do the job. They were in it together. It's not as romantic as the story they told everyone, is it? Always be suspicious of romantic stories, lady. Life doesn't work like that. Hmm. Is this what the council murder is? A regime change? Who can say? Was it revenge? A crime of passion? Regime change? We've got some investigating to do. Hmm. Do you know why Witness would want to kill the council? Here, more money. I know Witness was growing to despise Montserrat. Montserrat was tightening his grip on us all. Montserrat was giving into paranoia, worried about its precious, perfect island. History was repeating. The island was shrouded in fear. We'd all grown complacent and happy in our freedoms. Montserrat had always been building towards a perfect island and a perfect syndicate. As you know, the syndicate was formed with the goal of resurrecting our gods. 24 islands in, and we weren't doing a good job. Almost all of the pyramids out in the ocean sit empty. Well, except one. Montserrat didn't care though. He decided that was step 2. Hmm. Montserrat was obsessed with the island sequences. He drifted it that way. Most of the syndicate are self-serving and followed. Why worry about the gods if you can get a nicer apartment? Why wouldn't Witness want to go along with that? You've been gone a while. Montserrat changed. So did Witness. Witness didn't trust Montserrat at all. Has Witness been deceived by a god? Not that I'm aware of. I've never had that suspicion. I think this is just some self-radicalization. You slip further and further into worship and fear of the astral masters. You don't need to be deceived into being a servant when you've got a healthy dose of the end of times fear in you. I guess that's right. So Witness murders the council to put the fear on the gods into them and refocus the syndicate on our holy mission. I'm not saying that's what happened, but if you want to pin a motive on Witness, it's what I'd go with. Hmm. Witness believes we're heading for the end of times. Hmm. How can we have end times if our gods are dead or dormant? Only a handful of gods came to Earth. The rest of them are out there. Oh, well, okay, then that's good, no? The gods are self-serving morons. They've never looked out for their own kind. Take it up with Witness. I have no time for religious debates. Hmm. Did you experience a comms blackout last night from the reality folding drive burst? Not down here. Those are very rare, lady. If he's using that as an alibi, you need to be skeptical. I see. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night? I didn't see Akiko last night. You should speak to her. Okay. Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's movements last night? Got nothing more than what Akiko says. Okay. Did you see Lydia and Sam last night? Lydia should have been doing her fairy woman duties. The log at the gates should confirm something about that. Hmm. Let's see. Can you tell me anything about the Marshal station at the first seal? Already told you, one of the guards was both Akiko's lover. Akiko must be pretty upset. You haven't heard anything strange about the Marshals on the night? Things take a little while to flow downstream. Need to wait for loose lips. Makes sense. I mean, she is hiding in the sewers after all. Do you know anything about the third Holy Seal? I know that it will cost you. Well, okay, that's fine. It's a bloodlock. Yes, we know that. How do you know that? I have my ways. Come on, let it slip. I see, the usual drunkards. Oh, Ice Kiwami, of course. What made him tell you? That will always be my secret. I see. Who else knows? Who can say? May the god carry him through the cosmos, but he was easy to manipulate. He had a weakness for women and easily gave in to cosmic fear. Hmm. Who knows who talks to who on this island? Who knows what secret meetings happen in quiet rooms? Who knows what gets said when someone has the fear of the gods put into them? Well, that narrows it down. Hmm. Do you know anything about how the council entered the penthouse? If I knew the secret of the seal, we wouldn't be doing this dance. I don't mean the seals, I mean how do they go in and out frequently? Are they in there every day? The penthouse is reserved for special business. It takes a lot to get the council in there. Big building to be hardly ever used. Montserrat loves this concrete. He wanted something large and imposing, something to reach it to the heavens without the audacity of Babylon. Yeah, let's not repeat Babylon, please. Why not build it on the mountain if he wants to reach it to the heavens? The mountain is reserved for holy grounds. The temple is carved into it. You don't argue with the high priestess. I guess not. Anyway, Montserrat decided that the council would only enter the penthouse together. His paranoia was growing unabated. Did you know he always carried a gun? The old Montserrat never used to do that. So it would be weird if I had evidence of a council member entering by themselves 2 days before the murder. If a council member did, they'd be going directly against our leader. Risky move. None of us are privy to everything that happens with the council, so I can't say for sure. I haven't heard anything about council members disobeying him though. If that's the evidence you got, something is definitely suspicious. Let me have a drink, oh boy. Yeah. I was starting to feel my throat dry up. Got any product that relates to Henry's father? Digging in the past, lady. Is there truth in the mists of time? An investigator investigates. The third Holy Seal has a blood lock that requires council blood. I need to know where Henry got that blood from. Henry's father is an odd one, isn't it? Yeah. The Syndicate control this island. The citizens monitor it like cattle. This slipped through, though. I've been trying to find out the answer myself. I don't like unknowns. I haven't got much, but I do have something to sell. Huh, yeah, sure. I've got a record of some private financial transaction between Radiant Division and Ice Kiwami. Yeah, because he is his father. What kind of transaction? Ice was giving her money. Yep, to support his family. Henry was born 27 years ago, right? This transaction dates back to 27 years and 5 months ago. Okay. And? I thought you were an investigator. Why would a powerful council member be giving personal money in secretive transactions to a female citizen 5 months before her only child was born? Oh. Well, yeah, we already found out that. Let's see. What do you know about the fourth Holy Seal? It's an open secret that requires some kind of godliness to get through. An open secret. Word got out a while back. From who? Not sure. It just kind of bubbled up. Someone probably got loose-lipped after a drink. So everyone in the syndicate would know how to breach it. Not the specifics, but if anyone says they don't know anything about it, they're lying. Trying to cover their asses now you're here. Time to uncover some asses. Go ahead and Tiger. Let's see. Crimson, you got the inside track on demons on the island? You mean Shinji? Let's start with Shinji. He's a little arsehole, but he's harmless. You've met him? Why hasn't he been captured? He is weak. He has to choose when and where to physically manifest himself, so he avoided capture. You've not reported him? He's helped me with a few things. He's seen things I haven't. The island's going to end. He is too weak to do anything, so what's the harm? Yeah, I guess. Could he ever kill the council? No way. He has limits. He can barely hold physical objects. His weakened astral body conflicts with our reality. What about other demons on the island? I assume the marshals got them all after the Henry incident. So you're not aware of any other demons on the island that might have got into the council penthouse last night and redecorated it in a nice shade of viscera? What do you know about secret demonology labs? You mean the one in the dead zone coded to witnesses and Carmelina's blood vials? Good work, lady. I've been in it, but I don't know how it was kept a secret. I think it was an old panic room Carmelian designed into the island. I've never been in there, but I realized Witness was up to something a while back. He managed to keep it a secret from everyone else, but I have ways of finding things out. Why did he start out this dark path? Witness wants to understand why Paradise fails. The fail point is demonic corruption. It rots the islands and causes the end of a paradise. I need to find out more. Hmm. Do you know anything about One Last Kiss? Is that her name? She's good at hiding herself, but I've seen her. Do you know who she is? I figure some kind of spirit. I don't know who she was in her former life though. What do you know about the murder of Gray's bloodlines? Ah, that makes sense. I've got something good. Are you buying? Yeah, sure. Do you think it's strange that Carmelina went to the exorcism? Yeah, I do. Seems like a dangerous situation for the architect. Very. There was a reason though. Some syndicate members use encryption in messages to each other. There's a lot of politics and scheming on the island after all. I monitor any communication that I can. The network traffic is mostly boring, but sometimes someone forgets to encrypt something. While Carmelina was heading to Henry's apartment with Grace, she messaged Akiko and told her to step out of the room while Grace was doing the exorcism. Her so-called lapse in procedure was planned. Sure was, lady. Sounds like a plot to me. My work is never done. Have you got a copy of this message? Uh-huh. They realized the mistake and scrapped their phones afterwards, so don't expect to be able to confirm this with their phones. Well, at least they confirmed it. Besides, it was 10 years ago. Everyone got a Masahiro upgrade since then. Hmm, okay. So time for a chat, Crimson. Why is no one else blessed? The gods work in mysterious ways. Depends on who catches their eye. What do you really want to talk about? You're not here to shoot the breeze about divine blessings. I can see it in your eyes. Can I ask you about Isaiah? I was wondering when we'd get to the ex-husband topic. What do you want to know? What's he doing now? He's still responsible for the citizen management, abduction, reconditioning, distribution. Hmm. Is he happy? Sorry if this is a heartbreaker, but he's with Madame Complex now. The garden tender? The very same. She lost Gregory on the 18th island when he repaired the timelines. A couple of islands later, she had a night out with Izia at bar knife through the heart, and the rest is history. But is he happy? Are you asking if he still pines for you? Hmm, no, it's not that. Sure, if you say so. Yes, he is happy with Madame. He's on the next island, one of Lydia's first pickups last night. Not a lot for the citizen manager to do once the slaughter is completed. I'm glad it's not a suspect. Time to move on, lady. Understood. Lady, I have something to tell you. Oh, what is it? I told you about the key from KHX. I didn't tell you another part of the story. I've been worried about what's going on, but you need to know. I seduced KHX for my own interest, but someone else asked me to do it as well. Who? Witness. Why? He wanted the key. I don't know why, but he asked for it. He wanted it modified for remote access. A dongle could be placed in a control panel and then used to remotely access it. Hmm. It needed a line of sight though. That amount of data could easily drop packets if the signal gland was blocked. Did you give it to him? Yes. Why? He promised to help me. And wait, what? Said they had a plan for the next island that would allow me to keep my freedom and allow me to return to active service. Frame zone. I know. I didn't expect it to be this. If this was him. This is the truth. Yes. I've got some work to do. Hmm. Oh boy, this is... Oh boy. It's getting worse every time. And I have more questions for Akiko and Lydia. Oh boy. Well, I'm here. I might as well go back there and ask them. Hi, sorry I can't watch today. I have a migraine. Oh no, Jean, no. Well, it's fine, really. I hope you have fun. Thank you, thank you. Honestly, I think I will be able to finish the game tomorrow. It's definitely not happening today. So that's fine. Just rest up and get well soon, Jean. Okay? Huh? You need to heal up quickly. Thank you. Don't worry, don't worry. Let's see. Akiko,
Grand Marshal Akiko 14.
tell me about the message you got from Carmelina on the date of Henry's exorcism. What message? Carmelina sent you a message telling you to leave Grace alone with Henry. No, she didn't. I have a copy of her message right here. Someone's giving you false evidence, Norosito. The architect was there that day, but she didn't tell me to do anything. She doesn't have authority over me. Then why did you step out of the room? I considered the scene and prisoner secure. I need to make sure that the architect was safe. Corrupted areas are full of danger. Hmm, that seems like a pretty weak excuse, you know? Very weak. Okay, so... Oh boy. Now I need to go back to Lydia to ask her more questions. And then... I might go back to one last kiss. Just to hang out with her at least. Because I don't think I have anything else to ask her for now. So let's see. We'll do Lydia, and then we do one last kiss. And then we go back to Witness and the Architect. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm so excited for tomorrow. We will finally complete this mystery. Finally. Let me save first. Just for
Game
safety.
saved.
And now let's run to Lydia. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's see. Let's see. Lydia, what do you have to say for yourself, huh? Sorry to ask this, Lydia, but I need you to tell me about the last job you did. You mean moving us to the next island? No, the regime changed in Europe before the Syndicate. Who the hell told you about that? Wait, it was us, it wasn't it? What does this have to do with the council murder? The murders hold the hallmarks of a regime change. Oh, give me a break, Aldi. Me and Sammy were assassins. We did assassin shit. It was the last job we had to do to buy our freedom. That was millennia ago. A different epoch. It has nothing to do with last night. I had to ask him. No, you didn't. Well, I mean, you kinda did, no? It's my job to investigate, so it's kind of expected of me to do that. Let's see, to go up there, I need to. I need to go this way, cross this bridge. Aha. Then I'll go up the elevator and jump across the cliff. Alright. Now, okay, can I jump up here to make things shorter? Oh, I can, but I don't think. Yeah, no, I can't reach up there. Hmm, maybe here though. Aha! Okay, that made it slightly shorter by not a lot. Still, we saved some time. Let's see. Let's see what one last kiss has to say. Oh,
One last kiss.
let's see. I don't think I have no questions. Nothing about demonology. Got time to chat. I have all the time in the world until the island ends. You worried about blinking out of existence when this island ends? What a wonderful bedside manner, investigator. If you do your job, then I have nothing to worry about. My killer will be brought to justice and I can be laid to rest. Hmm. Are you hoping for an afterlife? Heaven? Hell? Eternal paradise in the cosmos? Or an endless suffering in whatever degenerate hell the gods have devised? It isn't something to worry about. It can't be helped. What if there is no afterlife and you spend your life hoping there is? What a waste. Do you believe in the afterlife, investigator? Hmm. Life is to be lived, not spent waiting. Bravo, investigator. You get it. Isn't it heresy to not work towards heaven with a god? Just because something is heretical doesn't mean it's wrong. Very true. Besides, you can do the work of the gods without being burdened by the worry of heaven and hell. Attachment leads to suffering, trust me. I have a unique perspective on this. I'll take that advice on board. Well, okay. I'll see you some other time, probably. Let's see. Now we jump off. Alright. We have some more people to question. Let's see. So, uh, I mean, let's go talk to Carmelina first since she's here. Hi, let me in right now.
Architect Carmelina Silence.
Can you tell me about your self-imposed isolation 25 years ago? I have no idea what something I did 25 years ago is any of your concern. What were you doing? You said it was for a project, but no one has ever seen what came of it. What I choose to do is nothing you need to concern yourself with. Okay. Can you tell me about the secret panic room experiment? Where did you hear that? People talk. I abandoned that a long time ago. It was designed to be a bunker of sorts. My plan was to dot them around the island in case of attack. Syndicate members could hide in them. Okay. Tell me about the message you sent to Akiko, telling her to leave Grace alone with Henry. I have no idea what message you're talking about, investigator. I have a copy of it here. I am sure it is a fabrication. I have no authority over Akiko. I can't order her to do anything, much less break procedure with something so dangerous. Then when did she step out of the room and leave them unattended? I have no idea. You'd have to ask the Grand Marshal. Okay. Can I ask you something, Architect? I want to give you something, Investigator. Oh, what's this? An eye? It's the eye of a worshipper of Blood Dancer. It's been preserved and reformatted into a storage device. The Chronicles of Blood Dancer have been imprinted into it. By examining the crevices on the eye, you may learn about the god. Blood Dancer caused multiple planet-wide genocides as he perfected his insane technology. There are always sacrifices for progress, investigator. What are your sacrifices? A personal question. Every day we make micro choices about how we live. Each one bears the weight of our vision for our own future. Is doing this going to better realize my goal? No. Should I do it? Even though it is more beneficial to the world or loved ones? Can I live with the consequences? That sounds grave. Individual consequences do not have to be life-altering. They'll all add up though. Please, Go and enjoy this island. Lady Love dies. Through it, you may learn more about yourself. Thank you for your time, Architect.
Relic of Time.
Flawless Blood Dancer Eye. A gift from Carmelina. A preserved eye which has had the chronicles of the god Blood Dancer recorded to it. I see. Okay. Okay, so another friendship has been maxed out. Now let's go check Dr. Doom Jazz. Let's see.
Dr. Danger.
Let me have another drink. Yeah. I've been told that you're in love with Akiko. I assume you paid for that secret? It's none of your business or anyone else's. It has nothing to do with your case. Okay. Would you kill the council for revenge for the death of your father? You've got some guts coming onto my yacht flinging bullshit like that around. Just doing my job, Doc. I'm not a killer. Never have been, never will be. Regardless of what happened to my father. Even if he put Akiko in harm's way, you're jumping to some pretty big conclusions and exhausting my goodwill. My personal life and feelings are none of your business. I didn't kill the council, and there's nothing in this world that would make me a killer. I was a battlefield medic, but didn't carry a weapon. I've seen the nightmare of death, and do not intend to inflict it on anyone else, no matter what. This conversation is over. Well, okay. Goodbye then. Okay, let's go talk to Witness then. Because yeah, there's no one else to ask. Let's go to Witness then. Let's see what he has to say in his defense. Up, up. Okay. And let me save just safety.
Getting saved. Witness to the end.
Why did you want Crimson to get the key to the second seal? I didn't. You're lying. I have testimony that you not only asked her to get the key, but that she gave you the key as well. That simply isn't true. I have almost nothing to do with Miss Acid. She's lying to you, Lady Love Dies. You are being played. Have you got the key? I didn't even know the second seal required the key. I don't have it. You're lying. I am not Lady Love Dies. Miss Acid is tricking you. She is turning us against each other. Why? It's your job to find out. I don't believe it. Were you and Carmelina married 25 years ago? No, we had fallen apart a few years before that. Why do you ask? Apparently she went into isolation for a year about 25 years ago. I remember that. I have no idea what she was doing. She likes to lose herself in her work. She said she was working on a project and didn't want to be disturbed. Was full isolation unusual? A little, but I didn't pay much attention. The syndicate's fall from grace was a bigger concern. Where did she isolate herself? She has always built herself little hideaways in the islands, places she won't be disturbed. I don't know where it was. Maybe the hidden corridors? You asked Crimson to get the key to the second Holy Seal from KHX. No, Witness, I'm losing my patience. By asking her to do that, and by her account, taking a copy from her, you're the prime suspect for who went through it. I did nothing of the sort. You're denying all of it, or just going through the seal? All of it. I had nothing to do with Mrs. Acid's preposterous story or the second seal. No desire to cooperate at all. I can't cooperate with a fabrication. Hmm, okay. Well, okay. Uh, I think I have all, yeah, I have all the knowledge that is available in the game. Oh boy, which is a lot of things. Let's see. So we have many things that we have learned, which we'll have to, oh boy, check all back together. Let's see. Okay, I have no unsorted evidence. That's good to hear. I have no notes left. Also good. Okay, so. Ah, boy. I'm in the river. Okay, so. I think what I will do.
Getting saved.
What I will do is stop here for today so that tomorrow we can go immediately to trial, or well, we can check some of our clues and then we can go to the trial and finish the game. So yeah, my plan is to stop right here for today and finish the game tomorrow. So thank you everyone for stopping by, and let's see. Let's see. Oh, we can raid Artesia Aurea. She seems to be doing some yapping while reacting to some videos. So, yeah, I guess we'll go over there. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 9 p.m. CET, where we will finally finish Paradise Killer. So, thank you everyone, and goodbye. Goodbye. Go to the raid.